I hope you all are doing great. Welcome back to our channel AglaSem Schools. Today in this video I will be covering chapter 6 of class 8th of English, that is the fight. So let's begin with the introduction. Ranji had come to Rajpur. He had not yet made any friends there. There were hills and forests on all sides of Rajpur. He roamed in these places alone. One day he discovered a pool in the forest. The pool. The water in the pool was clear. It came there from the cluster of rocks. In the monsoon, the water came in large quantities. During the summer, the flow was weak. Yet it never dried up like the pools of Rajputana deserts. So let's talk about the friendship. The two told their names to each other. Then the Punjabi boy asked Ranji if he was not strong. Ranji agreed and said that he, that is Suraj, was the real Pahalwan. The Punjabi boy Suraj said that he would become the world's champion wrestler. Then looking critically at Ranji, he said that Ranji was strong too. However, he said that he was bony. He invited him to have food with him. Suraj proposed a deal. If Ranji taught him diving, he would make Ranji a Pahalwan too. Again Ranji agreed. It is our pool, said Suraj. Nobody else can come here without our permission. Ranji said that nobody would dare to come there now because they were friends. So let's begin with the very first question, that is comprehension check. Here question number 1 says, in what way is the forest pool different from the one which Ranji knew in the Rajputana desert? So the answer is, in the Rajputana desert, the pools were sticky and muddy where women washed hair or buffaloes wallowed. But the forest pool was clean, cold and inviting. So Ranji leaped into the water for swimming. Further, question number 2 says, the other boy asked Ranji to explain himself. First part says, what did he expect Ranji to say? The answer is, the other boy Suraj expected Ranji to say sorry. Second part says, was he, in your opinion, right or wrong to ask this question? Answer is, Suraj was a bully. He was wrong to pretend Ranji from using the pool. The pool was common property. Further, question number 3 says, between Ranji and the other boy, who is trying to start a quarrel? Give a reason for your answer. So the answer is, it is Suraj who started the quarrel. He asks Ranji to run away from the pool. He even threatened to beat him. Further, question number 4 says, then we will have to continue the fight, said the other. First part says, what made him say that? Answer is, Suraj spoke the above word because he was tired, but he did not want to spare Ranji, who refused to accept defeat. So he deferred the fight for the next day. Second part says, no, the fight did not continue the next day. Both Suraj and Ranji needed each other's help. So they compromised. Suraj asked Ranji to teach him to dive and swim underwater, while Ranji agreed to become a wrestler with the help of Suraj. Now let's come to a second part, again that is comprehension check. Here question number 1 says, what is it that Ranji finds difficult to explain at home? So the answer is, Ranji had several cuts and buries on his face and arms. He finds it difficult to explain the injuries at home. Second question says, Ranji sees his adversary in the bazaar. First part says, what does he wish to do? So the answer is, at first, Ranji felt like turning away and looked the other way. His second thought was to hit the enemy with the lemonade bottle. Second part says, what does he actually do and why? So the answer is, he actually stands his ground and only scowls at Suraj. Third question says, Ranji is not at all eager for the second fight. Why does he go back to the pool then? Answer is, Ranji decides to go back to the pool to gain self-respect. If he surrenders now, he will be beaten for all time. Further, moving to our question number 4, which says, who was better swimmer? How do you know it? So the answer is, Ranji was decidedly the better swimmer. We know it when he swims across the pool, as his opponent says. He dived for long into the water. Further, moving to our question number 5, which says, what surprises the warrior? So the answer is, Ranji executes another perfect dive. Swimming underwater, he circles Suraj and comes upon his from behind. The warrior Suraj is surprised to see Ranji's skills. Question number 6 says, now that they are at the pool, why don't they continue the fight? So the answer is, at the pool, the two contestants forgot to continue the fight. Their interest shifts to swimming and swimming. Further, moving to question number 7, which says, Ranji's superiority over the other boy is obvious in the following. That is physical strength, good diving, his being a fighter, sense of humor, swimming underwater, making a good point, willingness to help. Underline the relevant phrases. So the answer is good diving, swimming underwater, willingness to help, and the sense of humor. Further, moving to question number 8, which says, what according to you makes the two adversaries turn into good friends in the matter of minutes? Explain it as you have understood it. So the answer is, Ranji and Suraj, two adversaries, turn into good friends in a few minutes for a couple of reasons. Both were tired of fighting. Both needed each other's help, guidance and support. Suraj wanted to learn diving from Ranji, while Ranji liked the idea of becoming a strong wrestler with the help of Suraj. So now, further moving to our exercise part, we have to discuss the following topics in groups. So question number 1 says, is fighting the only way of resolving differences of opinion? What else can be done to reach the maturity acceptable settlement? So the answer is, fighting is not the only way to resolve a dispute. The best course is to start a dialogue with a cool head. In case they fail to agree on any point, they can appoint a middleman acceptable to both. Question number 2 says, have you ever been in a serious fight only to realize later that it was unnecessary? Share your experience or views with others frankly and honestly. So the answer is, people usually quarrel over minor issues, which can be resolved over a cup of tea. Such violent quarrels harm both the parties. In a war, no party actually wins. Both suffer equally and feel sorry later on. Every person can recall one or two occasions of this type. Further, question number 3 says, why do some of us find it necessary to prove that we are better than others? Will you be amused or annoyed to read the following sign at the back of the car in front of you? So the answer is, I may be going slow, but I am ahead of you. It is a common weakness to do better than others or to pull somebody down. Some pretend to be superior to others and try to hurt them. This is in fact a symptom of their inferiority complex. We should avoid ego clashes. So guys, we have covered all the questions in this video. I hope you liked this video, and if you have any query or any doubt related to any of the questions discussed, please put your query in the comment section below. For more such NCERT solutions, keep watching and do not forget to subscribe our channel AglaSem Schools. And do not forget to wear a mask and take good care of your health.